Hello everyone. Let's see, yes, I've got my mic turned on. You should be able to hear me. So glad you're all here. I wanted to give you a heads up about an event I'm participating in on Saturday. And I'm going to appear at 5:15 during an event called Shine Your Light. It is a progressive meditation and intuitive event that proceeds from the East Coast and goes to the West Coast. And people turn on their porch lights or their outdoor lights to create a wave of light across the continent. And would love for you to pop by and check it out. I'll have the link in my YouTube channel as soon as it's available. But I wanted to give you a heads up on that. And while we're waiting for some folks to join us, I also want to let you know that over the next few weeks, we're doing meditations for relationships. Like tonight, we're concentrating on romantic love, but on the September 3rd, we'll talk about friendship. On September 10th, we'll intend for family relationships. And on the 17th of September, we'll focus on intentions around the difficult people, adversaries, and even enemies in our lives, right? So if you have intentions around that, I would love for you to email me and let us intend for you, let us support you. Okay, so let's go ahead and breathe together for a few minutes. And this is where we use the HeartMath quick coherence technique to connect our brains and our hearts. And we do that very simply, very easily by breathing together. And we'll breathe together for 2 minutes. And during this time, I want you to breathe in and imagine that you're breathing in through your heart and out through your heart. Breathing in for a count of 4, 5, 6, and out 5, 6, 7. Very relaxed, your own pace. Breathing in that life-giving air, releasing it with gratitude. In 4, 5, 6, out 5, 6, 7. Notice your shoulders dropping. Notice your peace of mind changing. You'll see a sense of relaxation as we breathe together. There's nowhere else to be. There's nothing else to do in this moment. And whether you're joining us live tonight on August 27th, or if you're watching this at some later time, these intentions and this connection, our heart-to-heart connection, transcends time and space. Breathing in and out. In 4, 5, 6. Out 5, 6, 7. Connecting heart to heart with me, connecting heart to heart to each other, joining the vibration of romantic love tonight. We are now connected. So our first intention tonight. This is for Yavin, who lives up in Phoenix, Arizona. We now intend that Yavin, 34, Phoenix, Arizona, USA, immediately meets his future wife, a wonderful woman with a nice smile, positive attitude, and healthy goals, who shares his values and commitment to a permanent, faithful, and loving marriage with children, moving forward in life together, healthy and well in every way. And allow this intention to drop into your heart chakra as the music plays. and send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention for Yabin and release it with love. Our second intention. We now intend for a recently single 63-year-old woman in the Vancouver area to enhance her energy and vibrancy, resulting in her meeting a like-minded man locally. This introduction, however it comes about, results in a healthy relationship where there's kindness, emotional and financial stability, reciprocity of initiative and affection, enjoyment of compatible values and interest, and generous support for each other through the hills and valleys of life. And if you would allow this intention to drop into your heart chakra and send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention for our friend in Vancouver. Release the intention with love. Now, this intention is for all of us. Hi, Vicenta. Hi, Roslyn. Hi, Sonia. So glad you're here. Before we do this, I want to tell you why I have so much confidence in these intentions for romantic love and for people to find partners. Over the years, we've intended for a lot of people to meet somebody special. And one story I especially love was a young woman who asked us to help with her dating life. Hi, Venus. And she was on a lot of dating apps, and she was getting, one or two matches every week. Well, on a Wednesday night, we intended for her to meet somebody special, and by the weekend, she had over 100 matches on the dating apps. So it happened immediately, and she met somebody very shortly after that. So I have a lot of confidence in these. I'm very, very happy for the two people we're intending for tonight. And now this is for us. And no matter what state your romantic life is in, it could be better, right? So this is a way to make incremental changes that can result in more happiness, more fun, more ease. And definitely do pay attention over the coming weeks and let me know how this intention affects you in your life. While remaining healthy and well in every way, we now intend for each of us to enjoy an immediate, meaningful, and permanent improvement of 10% or more in an important aspect of our romantic lives. So allow this intention to drop into your heart chakra. Send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention and release it with confidence, which is a very attractive condition. Hi, Vivian. Welcome. Glad you're here. And so it is. Okay. Well, that was really relaxing and really, really enjoyable to intend for Yabin and our friend in Vancouver. So I'd love to hear from any of you if you want to put some notes in the chat, any impressions or insights or ideas that you received during the intention meditations. I know for me, in the very first intention we did for Yabin, I saw like radio waves being sent out all across. It was like a radio wave broadcast being sent out over the country, and it seemed to me that this woman that he's dreaming of is definitely on her way, and he just has to be alert and pay attention and keep an open mind. I loved his requirements. A wonderful person with a great smile who shares his values. There's nothing better than finding your match, especially when it comes to values. And for our friend in Vancouver, what I saw was really interesting because I immediately saw her with a taller gentleman with silver hair, and they were very, both of them were on the same page in the fact that, here we are at this time in our lives, and what are we waiting for, right? There was not necessarily a sense of urgency, but an openness that allowed them to be affectionate very quickly. And, I trust this person will do their due diligence and check people out and not fall for some kind of scam. And it didn't feel that way at all. It felt very loving. It felt very based in friendship, but also there was this sort of youthful, like, va-va-voom, right? This sort of vibrancy, that's the word, from her meditation. She wanted to enhance her vibrancy, which is so attractive. And that was just really lovely. And then let's see, let's show some comments from Vicenta. Very warm waves. I felt them too. Yes. And I'd love to hear what you saw for yourselves when we did the third meditation. That one, I had a little trouble focusing in on it at first because part of my mind was making a list of the things I wanted to improve, right? We all have things that we can improve. But as soon as I relaxed a little bit and let go of that expectation, I should know better. Me, of all people, I know that it works best if you just open up and let the magic happen. So once I did that, I was much more relaxed, and it felt really, really nice. And Vicenta says, yeah, from my toes to my fingers. Wow. Yeah, that's wonderful when you get those physical sensations during an intention. Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, it's going to be curious to see how this intention works in our lives. So definitely pay attention and keep some notes. Let's see. Vicenta says, meditation for ourselves. I just felt much gratitude for everything God has given me. Yes. I love that idea. And, we don't have to have a partner or even be interested in a partner to have a romantic life, because life is so magical in and of itself. And the experiences that we can have when we pay attention, when we're open-hearted, when we are allowing that sort of magic to work its way through our lives. I love it. She says she just started thanking for everything I have. Yes, we are so lucky. If all of us have challenges, all of us have things that we're working on. But if you're watching this video, chances are you are quite blessed, quite fortunate in your life. Yeah, thank you. And that's definitely the vibration of gratitude and appreciation. That is essential to that sense of relaxation you feel when you do the HeartMath Institute's quick coherence technique. The whole point of that is to get into that vibratory state of gratitude, appreciation, of love, right? And when you're in that vibration, it's like being tuned to that channel. And that's what I think makes this, the mirror effect of these intentions work so beautifully. This is something that Lynne McTaggart talks a lot about in The Power of Eight. When you are intending for someone else, when we intend for Yabin to meet his wife, and when we intend for our friend in Vancouver to meet her person, we are also going to benefit from the lift and the added energy and the vibration of that joy and that warmth that we're sending out. We also enjoy it as well. Vicenta further says, love for me is to accept me, love, cherish, and be grateful. I am especially grateful for this group. Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. I can't do it without you, literally. That's the whole point of this group meditation, is that we do it together. And I hope you enjoy the themes that I've developed as we've gone along. But I'm also open if you have some other things you want to work on together. I'm definitely open to that. And I'll just remind you that for these 4 weeks, from the end of August to the end of September, we're working on relationships of all kinds. Romantic love tonight, next week friendships, after that family, and then on the 17th of September, we'll focus on how to transform relationships with difficult people, adversaries, enemies. Sometimes it means ending the relationship, sometimes it means getting a lawyer, sometimes it means accepting that this person is who they are and they will never change, and then you are at choice. You can make choices about what kind of relationship you want to have with them. So these are all really, really central to our happiness, these different types of relationships. So please do email me if you want to have us intend for you or in a particular situation. I know that a lot of people, especially when it comes to family, are experiencing estrangement. I know in my family there's a long history of estrangement through our family, on both sides of my family. And it's very, very difficult. And I think the pain can be eased by reframing the intention around those relationships, intending for them to suddenly pick up the phone or suddenly come home. I'm not sure that's the most helpful, but intending to be fulfilled in your own life, to level up your vibrational status, to do things that fill your life with joy, maybe that's the way to go. I know that that's what I'm going to concentrate on for myself and my relationships. And, letting people go, sometimes that's just what we have to do. But tonight was all about romantic love and increasing and improving our love lives, our romantic lives, by at least 10% or more. And I'm excited. I'm excited for us. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone. This is wonderful. And whether you are watching this live, I can't spell tonight. Just and tangle. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sonia says, love the upcoming agenda. Yeah, me too. I'm excited. And it feels like the right time of year to focus on this before people get into the holiday planning and get stressed out over things like that. I'm really aiming to get us through this year, and sorry about that, to get us through this year, through the end of 2025, having a very consistent practice of checking in with our hearts and being as calm as we can. There's a lot going on in the world. Thank you, Venus. I appreciate you. And it's it's just 45 minutes once a week to connect your head and your heart and be with like-minded people. Edward Kenneth, Relax with Daphne, your words on romantic life resonated. I'm a romantic soul and happy and content after working through past life relationships. Healed. Yes, love that. That is wonderful, Edward. Thank you for sharing. Okay, everyone. Our tradition is that we spend the last couple of minutes of our time together, breathing together, and practicing good energy hygiene by disentangling your energy from the group, letting go of the intentions. You've done a wonderful job sending them out into the universe, and we're just going to trust that they are going where they need to go. So to do this, we just put our hands over our hearts. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you. Hands over hearts. Again, breathing in through the heart chakra, out through the heart chakra, shooting for that vibration of love and gratitude, very healing for the body, very soothing for the brain, bringing in all kinds of relaxation. Breathing in 4, 5, 6, and out 5, 6, 7. Slightly longer exhale. That's where the body really relaxes, where the mind can let go. In and out. You might feel like just a door has closed and you're back in your space, back in your body, and all your energy returns to you, and any other energy goes back to those other people. We are clean and clear in this sacred circle of energy. In and out. If you found anything in our work together tonight helpful, healing, inspiring, take that with you into the week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.